and welcome to this week's writing prompt, suitable for writers everywhere, but especially for those who like writing about their life. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, why not click on the subscribe and thumbs up button, and why not click on the notify bell as well? Then you'll always have something to write about. So this week's prompt comes from my new pack of prompts, the Not the Normal autobiography prompts, available from my Etsy store, the writing store. Should you wish to have a look at them, I will leave a link to those in the description, along with a link that will get you all my online courses for free, thanks to Skillshare. Right, yeah, having said that, let's get on with this week's prompt, which is, as you might expect, coming from the Not the Normal autobiography prompts, maybe just a little bit different from the normal ones. And it is: what's one of the most outrageous pieces of clothing that you've worn? As you might expect, it's probably not the most traditional of prompts, but I reckon it could definitely come up with some interesting stories. I mean, let's face it, you only have to look back over some of the fashion trends over the years and decades to start thinking about things that you've worn, or ways that you've worn them. I mean, I, for one, remember laughing at my mum when I was a teenager when she said, "Oh, I used to wear my cardigans on backwards with the buttons up the back instead of up the front." And I'm going, why on earth would you do that? And then it was only a few years later that the style came in to have jumpers with the buttons up the back. So I guess I really deserved all the smiles that I received every time I went out with my brand new jumper on with the buttons up the back. But I know that's quite conservative with some of the other fashions that have gone along. And that's before we even include personal style, when you choose to wear things that are different. Or even if you were going to a fancy dress and wanted to stand out from the crowd. I certainly have many memories of when I worked in the West End of London, and the fashions that you would see walking down the street, how people stood out from the crowd. And that was back 30 odd years ago, when people were still quite conservative compared to the fashion sense of today. Or at least that seems that way. I don't know whether that's true, but it seems that way. Anyway, that is this week's writing prompt. What's one of the most outrageous pieces of clothing you've ever worn? I hope that inspires something to think about. And of course, as I said earlier, this prompt and many other similar ones can be found in my Not the Normal autobiography writing prompts. If you enjoyed this prompt, don't forget they come out every Tuesday, 10 AM Tassie time, and there are already plenty there to pick from, even if you don't want to wait till next Tuesday. Plus, if you're looking for something more ongoing, why not check out my Facebook page, Elizabeth's writing page, where you'll find regularly posted updates, inspiration, and other kinds of writerly things. But in the meantime, please have fun with your writing, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.